Oh, drones. Virtually free improvement of flight time and noise reduction. All you need is a drone and some good quality wax polish. This one is particularly good because it's it's designed by the British Museum for preserving antiques and that type of thing, so it doesn't affect whatever you put it on, and it's a very hard finish. Basically, propellers make noise, as you know if you've ever flown anything or been anywhere near anything with a propeller. They make noise. Some of it is unavoidable just due to the pressure waves they create in the air and the turbulence. However, some of it is from the surface of the propellers. Now these have a noticeably matte finish. You look, it's kind of speckly reflection. They're not a glossy surface, and that's the same with most drones. I mean, this is a really cheap AliExpress toy. I think they were less than £20. Black Friday sale or just before Christmas, whenever. But I suggested this to a friend, or showed a friend that's got a DJI drone. He's tried it and he says it gives a noticeable improvement. Both it's quieter and it gets longer flight time. Because if there's less turbulence and less drag on the blades, the motors need to do less work and take less current. So I'm going to try it with this. I've never tried it myself. I'm going to do a quick test with this using a accelerometer app on another phone. See what it's like before I polish it, and try again afterwards. Now, what effect it's going to have, I do not know, but we'll see. But I'll show you the technique regardless, because I've been assured it does work on a proper drone rather than this thing. So put a battery back in it. See if I remember how to get it to go. What I'm going to do as a reference is I'll use the phone that's got the sound meter app on it over here, so you can see it. I'm going to hold this, just grip it at that point with my elbow on the far end of the keyboard. You just about see that's the keyboard rest there. I'm going to hold it at a fixed point, so I'm still not moving too far. That gives me a fixed reference point with my elbow resting on the far end of the keyboard rest, right on the edge. Can't turn it on with his controller. Right, remember how to fly this thing. I'll turn it on. So that's linked. Still got a solid light. Let's get that app opened up again. You can see that's quite responsive. It's responding to my voice and whatever. Right, so if I can get my elbow right on the hard edge of that. Okay, come on. Try again. I don't think I got the sequence quite right. Okay, I think that was peaking about 64 dBs. Now I'll shut it all down again. Try polishing it. Put that on one side. I'll have to look at the video myself to get a good idea what it was actually doing. So I couldn't see it at that angle, but see how it goes. I'll probably fast forward once we've done one blade just to show the effect, because it is somewhat time consuming. Oh, just a bit of kitchen towel. Bit of this. I mean, clear or neutral, or any shoe polish might work. Any wax shoe polish that gives a hard gloss finish. But I'd be a bit wary of shoe polish. Tends to contain oils, solvents, also something like paraffin type of stuff, I believe, that may affect the plastics, whereas this stuff is not supposed to affect any material you put it on. It's a preservation grade wax. Just going to do the tops more very quickly, just give them a rough application, and go and do the underside, then just polish one properly. Just try and get them roughly even quantity on each one for balance. And this thing, for the cost, is crazy. It's got 2 video cameras, 2 batteries, and a full flight controller. I've only tried it indoors, but yeah, press the auto takeoff button and it will automatically go up to about 1.5 meters, 4 foot or so, and it's not perfect stable, but reasonably so. You know, you can keep it in there a while and then land it again on the same, more or less the same spot, without having a massive open area to do it in. Just, you know, for the cost and the components in it alone, it's quite impressive. Is that the last one? Yeah, I think that's the last blade. They've all got a coat on. The stuff does dry. You can see it's going from very shiny to moderately dull. I mean, ideally the polishing should be done with, or polishing off should be done with a piece of something like soft cotton, because it's less likely to embed a pattern in it than this, but offhand I haven't got anything suitable really, so I'm going to use another bit of this paper and see how it goes. You can see that's got a bit of, hopefully, got a bit of a pattern on it. Grip both sides and kind of try and polish it a bit. I've not got enough on it there, I don't think. I've left lines in. That quick smear wasn't enough. I should have been a bit more careful applying stuff, I think. I'm trying to be quick for the video, so it's not a good idea. Oh well. Yeah, it's leaving the same lines in as when I smeared it on, which is not good. So it's not going to work as well as it should do. I can see fingerprints and all sorts in that one. Yeah, I've bodged it. Try again. Put a bit more on. I think actually this stuff, the more layers you put on, probably the better it works. It does dry out and harden to some extent. It probably hardens more over time once it's buffed up and left exposed to air for a while. So another layer after a day or two may have more effect. May give a better build up and a better finish. The idea is to build up a layer that completely covers all the imperfections, so you've got a perfectly smooth surface. It's the same for polishing shoes, you know, fill all the imperfections in the leather, and the glossy surface you see is purely the wax and none of the leather exposed to the elements. Right, that's its second coat. Your fingers are getting sticky with wax. And a fresh sheet of paper to that, because I don't know which bits of those have got wax on there. Which ones look the dullest? They're being done longest, probably. That's still, I missed bits on that again. You can see pattern through it. Oh, sorry, I can see shiny bits through it. Should be all matte if it's got a good coat. I think the others are. I must have just caught that, or I don't know if I caught it and rubbed it off or missed it. Anyway, leave that one for now and polish another. This stuff is really hard, it's not really ideal at all. But no. Scruffy microfiber cloth, I'll try that instead of polishing. I think that's probably going to work better. It's not going to scratch anything, that paper's so hard, it is literally scratchy. Yeah, it's still got patterning on it, but it's a lot better than it was. I think it would actually need multiple coats to possibly more drying time as well between coats, because these two haven't had time to dry properly. Still gooey wax about. It would definitely be easier if they weren't attached as well. Now that's starting to come up with the type of finish it should be. Now we can see the difference in the shininess of that one. It's still not perfectly smooth, there's no build up, but the surface finish I think is a lot better than it was to start with. It was kind of matte specular now it's glossy specular. There's still some marks on things, it's not good enough on. But if I keep building it up in real time, it's going to not be done until the camera runs out of memory, the phone runs out of memory. And everyone gets bored and gone to sleep. So it should be a significant improvement, hopefully. So we'll see how it goes. You can definitely see the effect. So they're not that good. You see that's still got some significant streaks in it, so it should have a lot more on it to build up a sort of good solid sealing layer on it. Last one I think. It's got some kind of swirl marks on it. Right. Okay. As I say, I have no idea at all this is going to have any effect whatsoever. I should move all the bits of paper away before I blow them everywhere. And get the phone out. Polish. Turn everything back on again. Oh yeah. These have no wires in, they're completely dummies. They're for show only. No actual external antennas anywhere on anything. And I'll make sure I got hold of it before I try and do anything with it. So again, I'm just holding it side to side, gripping it with thumb at the kind of joint line, and elbow at the far end of the keyboard rest, which has moved. So to link this up, you've got to go throttle down, throttle up, which says it'll then beat twice. That's it, it's linked. Right, let's get that back on. okay. Well, I think that was a bit lower. I mean, it could be better because these are not properly polished yet. The better polish, the better effect it will have. I mean, if you look at some of this, these have got smear marks everywhere. Oops. I think there's only about that one pair that's anything like decent. Oh no, even they got smear marks. So definitely should have more coats, but hopefully that did have some effect. That I'll only know when I look at the video, because I couldn't see clearly on the phone from when I was craning over there to hold the thing. And I hope it's some use. It's, I say, it's definitely worth a try. As I say, someone I know that does a lot of drone flying says it has quite a significant effect on both sound level and flight time and lower battery consumption. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for watching.